The government of Jamaica is constructing the Long Hill Bypass, which will be an alternative to one of Jamaica's most dangerous roads, the Long Hill Main Road. Drone footage here in Montego Bay will reveal the exact location of the Long Hill Bypass, and we'll see the exact route for this 4-lane dual carriageway. Land clearing efforts is going on here at breakneck speeds to get the Long Hill Bypass straight over the Bog Hill and straight over into Anchovy. Here we will see the construction progress for the construction of the overpass here in Anchovy. We will then continue along the Anchovy Main Road straight over into Mount Carey, where we'll see the progress of another overpass here. And I'll show you the exact location of the main road in relation to where this overpass is being constructed. We're here in Montego Bay, just outside the entrance of the Bog Village housing scheme, where we are just in time to see road repair works being done in this area. We are on our way to the entrance of the Long Hill Bypass, and so we'll continue straight along this road straight onto the Montego West Village Gate. And here we can see the roads are in need of some urgent repair works. We are 30 seconds away from our destination, and here we can see road markings along the roadway showing that work is in progress here. Let's see what our drone footage reveals in this area. Here we are in the Bog section of the Montego Bay Perimeter Road. The Montego Bay Perimeter Road includes the Montego Bay Bypass and the Long Hill Bypass. So in this vicinity, we are in the exact location where the Montego Bay Bypass ends and the Long Hill Bypass begins. Here at the very end of the Montego Bay Bypass, we can see heavy equipment here preparing the road surface. So let's follow the path of the Long Hill Bypass to see just how far they have reached with the land clearing efforts. This is a 4-lane dual carriageway being constructed as part of the Montego Bay Perimeter Road project in Jamaica. It will be approximately 10.5 kilometers long and includes climbing lanes and escape ramps. The bypass aims to improve safety and reduce traffic congestion on the existing narrow Long Hill Main Road, which has a history of accidents. This toll road is just one component of the Montego Bay Perimeter Road project, which also includes the Montego Bay Bypass and upgrades to Barnett Street and West Green Avenue. Here we are just outside the perimeter of the Bog Village housing scheme, and the Long Hill Bypass goes straight up into the Bog Hill area. The project is expected to reduce traffic congestion, facilitate development, and improve connectivity to the entire toll road network of Jamaica. So the alignment for the Long Hill Bypass will proceed in a general southerly direction through scrubland towards Bog Hill, crossing the Ramble Hill Road with a grade separated overpass. The grades for this section will range from approximately 2% to 8%. And the Long Hill Bypass will have grade separated intersections at Whalespond Road, Bog Hill Drive, and Anchovy Main Road. The alignment will have a roundabout in the vicinity of Mount Pelier, all of which we will soon be seeing. And here we can do a quick 180 degrees and we will see just how far we are from the Bog ATL area and West Village and Bog Village areas. Here's a map showing the full length of the 10.5 kilometer dual carriageway for the Long Hill Bypass, and we're heading straight over into Anchovy. We traveled up the dangerous Long Hill Main Road, and into Anchovy, where we'll see the construction of an overpass here. Here we can see the foundations have already been casted with concrete. And of course, kudos to the China Harbour Engineering Company Czech. That's the team responsible for carrying out construction works on the Montego Bay Perimeter Road project. Do remember to tap that subscribe button, tap the like button, the thumbs up button to like our videos so that you don't miss out on all the latest updates on infrastructural developments in Jamaica. Of course, the government will be looking to acquire lands from the residents in these areas in order to complete the Long Hill bypass. We will be journeying along the Anchovy Main Road straight over into Mount Carey into the Cotton Tree area, where we will see the construction progress of the overpass being built in that area. Let's see what our drone footage reveals about the construction in the Anchovy area. So the Long Hill bypass will go through these mountains straight over into Anchovy here. We can see the construction of the overpass in relation to the main road. Alright, let's journey on to the Cotton Tree area of Mount Carey to see the construction of the other overpass. And of course, the main roads here are in need of more repair works. So this is Prime Minister Dr. Andrew Holness speaking on road infrastructure in Jamaica.
Road, everybody tell me. No, but we're at a point now. One of the things is very difficult to explain to the electorate who have been suffering, as you have said, from 1994 with these roads, is that for a period in our development, the economy was not performing.
Agreed.
The government did not run the economy, and world affairs impacted in such a way that it generated revenue so we could fix the roads. What we ended up doing was borrowing. Now, every time you borrow, you have to pay interest. So the following year, right, the money that you generated, you have to take a portion of it to pay down the loan. So you have less. So we reached a point where we ended up owing more.
So what stage in terms of
So where we are now is that our debt to what we produce has fallen dramatically. We've cut that in half. So
okay,
our
so
debt is
that
68.
from 140
From about 130
to down to
68%.
So at what level can we see it be
You're seeing it now.
reflected?
So we are just now at the point where we can make sustained allocations towards our roads. So you would notice that we have two major programs separate and apart from the developments that we have for the highways. So we have launched the Spark program, which is a $45 billion program, where each constituency will get 10 roads, and then we have the REACH program. So then you have 10 roads. I don't know the roads that was selected for this constituency. I don't know if the road you're saying is one of them. Yeah. Yes, you're frustrated, and I understand that, but the way in which it gets done, citizens have to be in the know, because they could make wrong decisions out of frustration, right? And they have made wrong decisions before, and you know the consequences have, because look, citizens believe that, all right, I'm going to change MP, or I'm going to change the government, and that is going to somehow change the circumstances. What change the circumstances is if the government is able to manage the economy that delivers the resources. The road doesn't just materialize out of sky. The asphalt don't just appear and drop. You have to be able to purchase it. Right, and what we want is for the public to appreciate that for the first time in over 40 years, there is a government that has run the economy in such a way that creates the resources. If you look across the country, which is, I made I made a perfect example of it. So I'm coming from somewhere where the concern wasn't road, the concern was water.
Yes.
But the complaint was, we don't have any water. Now when you just hear that alone, that gets broadcasted. Everybody else is listening, say, we don't have no water. But I come to this community,
Yeah, I understand.
and this community has water, so much that it is breaking the pipe. Right? But nobody's saying, I have water.
Maybe
So the point, yeah, no, but what I'm saying is that, you know, yes, so there is an information gap about what is happening in the country. So there are many communities whose roads are being improved, they are getting water, things are improving. It can't happen like this overnight.
We don't expect.
Precisely.
But
we
need progress.
right. So the progress is, how you judge the progress is, does the government have the capability to keep the revenue streams going so that the programs year after year deliver?
Okay.
And that's it. And so if you look at this government, we have been the one to run the economy, to deliver the revenue stream so that year after year, week after week, we are delivering the programs. That's it.
Okay.
And that's what they need to understand.
Thank you, Mr. Brian.
Alright, so we'll be heading back on the road. We'll be heading back on the Anchovy Main Road and onto the famous Long Hill Main Road. And our trip on the Long Hill Main Road had a lot of incidents. So ensure that you watch the entire video. Don't want to miss anything. So here we are about to enter the Long Hill Main Road, and we met up on some traffic, serious traffic, and a truck you can see on your left there. That was the cause of all of that traffic. We met up on trucks and more trucks. We nearly had an accident right here. Lucky thing we were paying attention. More traffic, and they are doing some clearing. They're clearing the trees along a section of this road here. And we made it straight down to the end of Long Hill, right here in Reading. You see some construction going on the left. I'll be checking out what's going on there as well. And we continued straight on past where Jamaica's tallest building is being constructed. That's the Pinnacle. The Pinnacle Towers there. Trust me, you don't want to miss out our next video on the Pinnacle Towers. See you in the next video.